Hello everyone, welcome to another Empties video. In these videos I show you products that I have completely used up, or sometimes products that maybe I haven't completely used up but are too old or at the stage where I'm just not going to use it anymore for one reason or the other. The main purpose of these videos is to give you really in-depth full reviews. Obviously, after reviewing something for the entirety of its lifespan, you sometimes have different opinions, or sometimes your opinions change from what your opinions were at the beginning of using those things. So if you are interested in that kind of thing, then please keep watching. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel by hitting that red subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Also follow Allura Beauty on Instagram. I will link the handle in the upper left-hand corner for you to follow. We will be doing some giveaways on this channel, the YouTube channel, and over on Instagram. And a reminder to make sure you go check out the video for Sephora's VIB sale, which is going on right now. And by this point, it's probably a week or two away from being over. So depending on what level at Sephora you are, you get anywhere from 10 to 20% off your entire order. So I have some really key suggestions for specific products that are great, both skincare and makeup, but also I tried to concentrate a lot on things that are particularly nice to have and use now that we're at home a lot. And I give you also general guidelines to maximize your discount. So if that's something you are interested in participating in, make sure you go check that out for some good suggestions. All right, so here is our bag of empties for the past several months. Most of this is going to be skincare and hair care stuff. There are a few different makeup items in here, but I go through skincare a lot faster. So if you are a skincare junkie like I am, then you'll be particularly interested in this version of Empties. So first we're gonna look at these KMS Moist Repair Conditioner and Shampoo Duo. This was okay. I'm not crazy about this. It's not something that I would repurchase. The formula for the shampoo was just a little thick, so it's a little hard to work through the strands. It takes a little bit to lather. The conditioner was fine, but just nothing particularly exciting. Something that I have used many bottles of and will continue to purchase and use. This is by Alpha Skincare. This is their, I think it's their Renewal body lotion. And it has, I can't read it anymore, I think it's 20% alpha hydroxy acid. Anyway, it's a ton of glycolic acid in here. It's very difficult to find such a large bottle of this at an affordable price. So this is the best on the market. I think it's even better than the Paula's Choice one, which I will continue to also repurchase. But if you want something a little more affordable for the amount that you get with a ton of glycolic acid to put all over the body, this is what you want to check out. For things that I do recommend and that I would repurchase in the future, I will try to remember to link them in the description box below so that if you are also interested in purchasing them, you can go check that out. And of course, a link to Rakuten, which used to be Ebates. If you're doing any online shopping, you may as well get cash back in your pocket for shopping that you're gonna do anyway. So if you wanna sign up for that, I'll also put that in the link below. Paula's Choice, Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Liquid. This is salicylic acid. This is a type of exfoliator. Wonderful, wonderful product. It's liquid, it's a toner. We'll continue to repurchase this and use it. It's great for the pores. It's great for treating some mild acne too. This dry shampoo from Lovengrip, I think that's how you pronounce it. Probably not accurately, but this is the Good to Go dry shampoo, and it's in the scent apple and cedar wood. And I liked this. I liked this. It does leave a bit of a white cast, so if you have darker hair like me, you have to make sure you brush it through or zhuzh it into the hair. And the scent is nice too. I don't know that for the price I would necessarily repurchase it, but I enjoyed using it. Something by Carol's Daughter. This is the Black Vanilla Moisture and Shine Hair Smoothie. Black Vanilla is my favorite all-time scent from their line, and this is a great mask, moisturizing mask for the hair. So I would probably repurchase this one. From The Ordinary, the Buffet plus Copper Peptides 1%. As the name suggests, it includes copper peptides, which is actually pretty difficult to find on the market, that specific peptide, in a bottle that is affordable. This is absolutely the most affordable that you can get on the market that's easy to purchase. So you can buy this at Sephora. I would absolutely recommend this. I already purchased another one of these, so I will continue to repurchase this. This moisturizer that I customized some ingredients for, this is by Mix Easy. This is their face cream. I loved this formula. Not only the fact that you could select the different ingredients that would be included, you can control whether it's fragrance free, but the texture of the moisturizer was really nourishing, so I really enjoyed using this. I used up all of this Dr. Brandt Dark Spots No More Triple Acid Spot Minimizing Concentrate. It contains 10% azelaic acid, 3% tranexamic acid, and 2% phytic acid. These ingredients are shown to be quite effective at treating and lightening discoloration or pigmentation or dark spots. So I did use the entire bottle, and over the course of a couple different What's New Beauty videos, I sort of checked in to let you know that yes, I did see results by using this, and I kind of spot concentrated on my face and on my neck. They are more subtle, so you're not going to get a super drastic change in these. Also, to be fair, the spots themselves are not that dark, so it's easy to see when you start with something super dark and then it lightens versus something that's already kind of light and then lightens a little more. So those are kind of my caveats, but I definitely think that if you want to spot treat and you have specific things that you want to lighten on the skin, then this is a great product to invest in. All right, this is going to be an interesting thing. This is by Drunk Elephant. This is the C Firm a Day Serum. I think this is my second or third bottle of this, and what happened is for some reason I started using other vitamin C's, and this kind of got old. I think it was even before I opened it, it had already been sitting around for a while, and Drunk Elephant itself says do not stock up on these because once you buy them, you need to use them and you need to use it up quickly. So I went ahead and I still used it, even though when I pumped it out, I could see that it was a dark orange color, which tends to indicate that the vitamin C is old. I used it anyway, but what I noticed is that I did have noticeable skin irritation and like kind of skin peeling that was happening. So I think that it was due to using this when it wasn't good anymore. So I will continue to repurchase these bottles, but I won't do what I did before, which is to kind of have two as backups because I can't use them quickly enough for the vitamin C to be good. So would I repurchase this product? Yes, because I've used it before and it's beautiful, but I made the mistake of trying to hoard too many skincare products and then not being able to use this specific one quickly enough. So just a word of caution for anyone investing in this because it's expensive, but it's a great product. Paula's Choice Toner, Skin Recovery Enriched Calming Toner. This is beautiful. I use this during the colder wintertime months. Now that it's becoming warmer, I'm gonna change to a different toner in her line, but pretty much all of her toners are great, so I would repurchase this. Something from Lush, this is Santa's Belly Shower Jelly. This was a limited edition during Christmas time shower jelly. It came in this cranberry red half dome, and it was beautiful. I loved the scent. I do have a backup of this that I will use up, and it was great. I don't love a lot of things from Lush, but this is one of the exceptions. One of my all-time favorite sunscreens from Paula Choice, the Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense SPF 30. This is a super lightweight formula that moves beautifully across the skin, works really well under makeup. It has a tint to it, so it leaves no white cast. Beautiful. I've used many bottles of this or tubes of this. I will continue to use them. I have another one right now that I'm using. This is the old packaging. They have repackaged it, so when you purchase it, it will not look exactly like this, but it's their SPF 30 in the Resist line. Paula's Choice's Resist line Daily Smoothing Treatment. This has 5% AHA in the form of glycolic acid. This is a great kind of daily use moisturizer. You can use it in the daytime, and then if you have a retinol, you can use that in the nighttime. This has a cream lotion formula that isn't super thick or heavy, but also isn't super watery or lightweight. I think would work with pretty much any skin type. From The Ordinary, this is their Vitamin C Suspension 23% plus HA Spheres 2%. So this is a vitamin C that I use at nighttime because this has a super kind of like, it's not heavy in the density of the product. It's actually kind of a thin cream, but it's super slick and oily in the finish. And it's really not something you want to wear in the daytime. So this is something that I would wear at night. It's great that you get so much vitamin C. It's very potent, so it's quite effective, but in terms of formulation, not something elegant that you would use in the daytime. So yes, I would repurchase it. I'll continue to repurchase but I just want you to know that about the formula. Thank-you-less niacinamide. Use this little bottle up. I would just add it to my other skincare. I would also be a little bit careful with this. I think that if you overuse it, it can also irritate the skin, so just be cautious of that. We'll continue to purchase. From ZenMed, their B5 Hyaluronic Plumping Serum. This comes in a dropper bottle. Again, something that I could easily add to my other moisturizers that I already have to get a boost of hydration. Lovely product, would repurchase. A moisturizer that I love, this is by It Cosmetics, their Confidence in a Gel Lotion. This is my second or third bottle of this. I will continue to repurchase. It's a great moisturizer for the daytime if you have more normal to combination or oily skin. Just super lightweight, super hydrating, and in a beautiful gel formulation. Paula's Choice Retinol Skin Smoothing Body Treatment. This comes in a pump bottle. It's very hard to find on the market a body care body lotion that goes all over that has retinol in it. This is pretty much the only one I think I've ever purchased, and I will continue to repurchase this. Very moisturizing, and I love being able to put that ingredient, active ingredient, all over my body for body care. Paula's Choice Skin Smoothing Retinol Body Treatment. This is a second bottle of that retinol body lotion that I showed you before, but this is the updated packaging, so I've used up 2 of those bottles. I guess that's the only downside, is that these, you kind of go through them if you're using them even every other day. You know, it's 4 fluid ounces. I think their other one is like 8 fluid ounces or 6 fluid ounces, their other body lotions. But, you know, it's retinol and that's already expensive. So as you can see, I have used up multiple of them and I will continue to purchase these. Paula's Choice's Resist Line Skin Restoring Moisturizer. This is the SPF 50 version. Again, the packaging might be updated by now. This is the kind of increased SPF version of the other favorite that I showed you, although this one does not have a tint in it. Even though it doesn't have a tint in it, it doesn't leave a white cast. It's very lightweight in formulation. It's not heavy or greasy. So again, for the summer months when I have more sun exposure, and the sun exposure is not only longer but also more potent, this is what I use because it has an SPF 50 instead of just the 30. This is another Dr. Brandt product, their Clean Biotic pH Balanced Yogurt Cleanser. I loved this cleanser. I really enjoyed it. It's definitely something that I would use again. It has a gel formula. It doesn't suds very much, so if that's something that you look for in a cleanser, then this is not for you, but otherwise it's lovely to use, not irritating at all. This is a perfect morning time cleanser just to take off the oiliness or greasiness from sleeping through the night. Next is a sunscreen by Goop. This is their 100% mineral matte sunscreen, SPF 40. This has more of a dimethicone feel, and it is also tinted. As you can probably tell, if I can, I usually cut open my products, and that gives me anywhere from 3 to maybe 10 more uses out of them. So I'd really recommend you do that if you want to make the most out of it. To keep the ingredients inside stable, even after cutting them open, I usually keep them in a like a Ziploc bag and try to keep them not exposed to sunlight. There probably is inevitably a degradation in the active ingredients when you do that, but they're at the end of their life anyway, so that's just what I always do. Anyway, this is a great product. This is, I think, my 3rd bottle of this probably, and I have another one. I will continue to repurchase this. The packaging, I think, may have been updated by now. By Skin Fix, their Barrier Plus Lipid Boost Jelly Super Hydrating Serum. This is a very thin lotion moisturizer, so it's not an oily thick serum the way you might think, so lovely to use. I use this basically as more a lightweight moisturizer and I enjoyed using it very much. Vanilla Co's Clean It Zero. This is their cleansing balm. I really enjoyed using this. It's very effective, but it's pretty heavily fragranced, so I wouldn't repurchase this. I'm sticking to my Clinique cleansing balm and my Drunk Elephant cleansing balms. Paula's Choice Clinical Ceramide Enriched Firming Moisturizer. with Collagen Support Complex. This comes in a lightweight feeling cream moisturizing formula too. I enjoyed this. It's not my priority in terms of repurchasing from Paula's Choice, but if it were on sale, I probably would repurchase this. Paula's Choice from the Resist line, Weekly Resurfacing Treatment, 10% AHA. This is my holy grail product from Paula's Choice. Unfortunately, I don't think they make it in this form anymore, just in like the liquid form. I think they do have a 10% treatment AHA, but it comes in some other medium now. So that's something I'll have to look into and see if I continue to like it in its new form. Thank you, Liz. Tranexamic Acid Night Treatment. Again, as I mentioned with the Dr. Brandt product, it is a very effective skin lightening treatment or dark spot lightening treatment. So this comes in kind of like a gel formula too. I really enjoyed using this and I will repurchase this again. I think I actually already have a bottle of this that I will use. Okay, if you watched my April's What's New in Beauty video, which I'll link in the upper right hand corner for you, you saw that I featured Good Molecules' new pineapple enzyme powder that they have come out with. And I said that I was curious to try that out because the ingredients in there seem to be pretty good, in contrast to this product by Biore, which is their baking soda cleansing scrub. It's a powder that you add water to and then you kind of rub it together and then you manually exfoliate your skin with it. I had this on my sink. This is how much I have left. So it lasts years and years and years. I've had it on my sink for maybe 2 years total using this. And for whatever reason, one day I looked at the actual ingredients. It's sodium bicarbonate, citric acid, starch, silica, but then the last two ingredients are fragrance and menthol. I don't know how I was using this for so long. It was because I literally just didn't look at the ingredients, and it was a product that I had received many years ago. And so in the last year or two, I pulled it out again and I thought, I'll just use this up. But those are ingredients that I do not want to be rubbing into my skin. So I'm not using this anymore, nor would I ever repurchase this again. Okay, I have a product from Maylove that I cut open. This is their Sun Protector. This is a sheer mineral sunscreen with SPF of 30. Lovely formula. It's something that I usually tended to use kind of on the neck and décolleté more than on the face. Not that there's anything wrong with using it on the face, it's just that I use the Paula's Choice one since it's tinted on the face, but this has a beautiful non-heavy, non-greasy formula too. This product by Dr. Dennis Gross, their Ferulic Acid plus Retinol Brightening Solution. It comes in a liquid and has a dropper. This was great. The ferulic acid plus the retinol, fantastic for the skin. So this is expensive, but yes, I would repurchase this and use it again. Ooh, another Mix Easy product. This was their vitamin C serum in a pump dispenser, which is great to help preserve the ingredients inside, and it allowed me to use every single little drop in here. I really liked this product. This is definitely a vitamin C product that I would purchase again. And the last skincare item before we move on to makeup, this is by Laneige. This is their Strawberry Yogurt Peeling Gel. I don't know if they make this anymore. I have plenty of it left just because it kind of got forgotten about. I used a ton of it, so there's maybe like, I don't know, a sixth of it left at most, but it's just so old that I wouldn't feel comfortable using it. Now, would I repurchase this regardless of whether it's new or old in the future? Probably not. It is quite heavily fragranced, and I'm pretty sure that the peeling action is a gimmick. I don't know that it's actually sloughing off this top layer of the skin, but a lot of people used to like this. I would say close to 10 years ago when YouTube was first starting out. This was kind of a popular product, but I probably wouldn't repurchase it. Good for nostalgia though. All right, some makeup products. This is a Maybelline Superstay Concealer 24 Hours. This is in the shade Light, but it has a very salmony tone to it. I've used this a lot. So it's just kind of dried up now and not really usable anymore, but I did like this formula on this range. Product by e.l.f. This is in the shade Berry Kiss. I think it's their lip oil, doesn't have the name of the product on here. But I don't know. I mean, I just wasn't wowed by the product, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss it. And that's actually true of this product too, the Too Faced Melted Metal Liquefied Metallic Lipsticks. I got rid of a bunch of these. On that note, I'll let you know, if you haven't checked out my declutter videos, I'll link that in the upper right hand corner for you, the whole playlist. This is really where these are coming from. I've just gotten rid of a ton of different makeup products, whether that's putting them in a pile to give them away to friends or family, or if they're new, including them in upcoming giveaways, or with something like this where I really can't sanitize it just because of the nature of the applicator, and if I don't feel comfortable seeing if a friend or family wants it, then I will just have to recycle the packaging. But anyway, two products that don't really wow me, so I am letting them go. This is one of Revlon's mascaras. This is the Mega Multiplier. Really don't like Revlon's, I don't know if there's ever been a Revlon mascara that I really enjoy, and this is an example of one that I tolerated. I used up for several months, so that's why I'm comfortable just saying I'm done. I'm gonna move on to my better mascaras, but not something that I would repurchase. Just doesn't do much for your lashes, and it doesn't have great staying power. This is a Revlon Nearly Naked foundation. I had the shade 150 Nude. This has an SPF of 20. The shade is definitely off for me. It's not quite the right tone. I found it to be a little bit pinky, even though it may not look like it in the bottle. Once it's on the skin, it has an unflattering pink tone to it. I'm not the hugest fan of the formula, although I do appreciate that it has an SPF of 20, so not something that I would repurchase. Doesn't look seamless on my skin and emphasizes dry patches. This is a product from 100% Pure. This is the Fruit Pigmented Pomegranate Oil Anti-Aging Lipstick. And the reason I am letting go of this is it's a lovely in color, but I think the really truly like natural brands that have a lot of more natural ingredients and fewer preservatives, they go bad a lot more quickly. So this bullet, you know, from the smell and from the look of it, from like different bumps and stuff, this I'm pretty sure has gone bad. And then this product by Mally, Dark Circle Corrector, in the shade Lighter, has a doe foot applicator, but again, it's just way old. The formula doesn't have the same integrity, so I will be recycling that too. All right, there was kind of a speed run round of all of my recent empties. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you're doing okay with having all this downtime alone, or just in isolation, even if you're staying busy. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Make sure you stay tuned. We have a couple of interesting collections, some items from e.l.f. that are coming up that I will be reviewing for you. So again, I hope you're subscribed to the channel. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.